Here's the thing. Bishop, I don't even know if you've ever heard this testimony. We got the house we're in now. And a month before, we had been evicted from the apartment we were living in. I left a job getting ready to make 6 figures to go to a job making $7 an hour because God told me to do it. I told her that. She said, she was standing in the bathroom. I said, well, the job only pays 7, like 24 or something like that. She looked at me, she said, this better be God. I was sitting on the edge of the bed going myself, yeah, it better be God. We had got evicted. She called me one day, I was at the new job. I had talked to the people. Told, listen, I changed jobs, I'm gonna get behind, I know it. The lady said, we'll work with you. She came home one day, couldn't get in the house, had a big yellow sign with the red writing on the door. Couldn't get in there. We had been evicted from the apartment. Let me show you how God does something. When we went to work it out, because we were trying to borrow money, call my mama, you know how you do. Come on, y'all better act like y'all know over here. Don't get not dignified on me. You know when the rubber hit the road, when it hit the fan, you called everybody. Listen. Hello, somebody. We called my mama, she couldn't do it. We called some other people, they couldn't loan us the money. God said, go over there and talk to the people. We went over and talked to the people. She said, well, I'm gonna let y'all back in the apartment. Because the apartment was just so clean and just so organized. She said, that ain't like what people do when they get evicted. It's all tore up. She said, I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna let y'all back in the apartment. We said, okay, we got in the apartment that night. That next day, great, we went over to talk to them. And we're talking to them about the apartment. How can we get back on track? What we need to do. As she's going through the books, they realize they've been overcharging us for the apartment. They ended up giving us the apartment back and giving us money. Y'all ain't hear that. Is there anything too hard? The lady had to apologize. So at the end of it, we didn't need her to borrow the money. Then we had all that we needed and they gave us money. But we'll put this on the rent for next month. Now, we just got out of that. My wife driving through the neighborhood cruise looking for a house. Come across a house not too far and say, baby, I think I found a house. Now, you know, I'm still trying to get over the shop of the apartment. I'm trying to make sure every penny matches. She went and found the house, said, I want you to see the house. We went to the house, I stood outside. She went inside, she was like, oh my God, I know this is the house, this house. When she came out, I said, if we gonna get it, it's by your faith. Because I actually didn't have it. I was like, I'm happy. We back in the apartment, I ain't got the faith, this gonna be on you. If this is what you want, it's by your faith that we gonna get the house. Lord have mercy, the folk didn't want to, first we couldn't qualify to buy it. She had the income, but you had the credit, I had the income. We couldn't get it worked out. I was like, oh my God, what we gonna do? People, we talked to them, they leased to own. Came down to buy the house. When it was time to buy the house, we needed $2,000. My uncle, who ain't saved, wasn't saved, dead and gone, now God bless him, I'm Chester. Called my mom. Nobody even knew First Lady that we needed the money. He called my mother and said, what Juan and them doing up there in North Carolina? They need some money, they buying a house. She said, well, no, I don't know what they're doing. And she said, but I asked him. He said, well, I want to give them $2,000.